Hi and welcome to Elementary Music with Donna. I am Donna Rhodenizer. I am talking about the structure of your classroom and the activities that you are doing that are using teaching songs from the teaching song library that we have been amassing over the summer. I have been talking the past few videos how I use my teaching songs and how often do I teach new songs and how many do I use a month. The first place I started in my conversation about all of that was with my primary or kindergarten grade 1 students. And in those lessons, you're trying to change activities about every 5 or 6 minutes. Those kids need that change from thinking to moving to singing to moving to sitting to moving. That's just the way they're geared. When you get into grade 2 and grade 3, those students can actually handle longer periods of time. So you don't have to do those 5-minute shifts. Although you still should be doing a combination of songs that are familiar to them, which if you have been in the school before, you will know what those are. If you're new to your school, you'll have to establish what songs they know, or you will have to establish a brand new library with them. But it could be a lot of fun to say, what songs do you know? What can you remember? Just don't be too hard on the teacher before you, because they may think that they don't remember anything, but they will remember some things, and it's not the teacher's fault. So you will have review songs, you will have songs that you are using that are new, but that you are using to prepare a concept that you will be making conscious and extracting later, and you want to finish off your classes with something that's familiar, a game song, or something that's a little bit less focused for thinking and a little bit more relaxed. I like to let the students choose a song at the end of class from my teaching songs that I have in cards above the board. So they'll look over there and they'll say, oh, let's play that game, which is great. They are picking songs that I want them to practice anyway, but they are getting some ownership, and that's a nice thing to be able to do. And it gives them something familiar in the class, and they're on their way. In the same way that I start with movement with my primary kindergarten grade 1s, I do that straight up through all my grades. The music may change, the activity that goes with that movement may change. I may just say, do what I do. With the older kids, I'll say, do whatever John's doing, or follow whatever Susan's doing, and they'll do some dance moves. And for a while, they may be a little bit silly, but after a while, when you start to hone in and ask them to, what did Susan do that was really very, very visual and physical that made it look like the sound that you were hearing in the music? And then they start to try to do those things. A little bit of shifting gears for them and shaping where you want them to go. So with the older students, you are still building on familiar, new practice and reinforcing. So those songs, it's sort of all dovetailed. There's always a rotation going through, and I wouldn't ever really prescribe you've got to learn 2 songs a week, or you've got to learn 5 songs a month, because you will know as the students are going whether they need to go a little faster or a little slower. And I've always said you can write down as many lesson plans as you like, and everybody in grade 2, you've got 4 grade 2 classes, they're all doing the same thing until the first class. And after the first class, in that class, somebody lost their tooth, and so you had to sing a tooth song. And in that class, their dog died, so you have to go into that direction. In another class, they knew everything, and so you got further ahead, and so it starts to go like this. And you kind of have to just sort of have your core group of things that stay the same, but there will be peripherals that change around those lessons. So in grade 2, grade 3, 4, 5, 6, all of those, your times that you are allotting for your activities will expand from those 5-minute slots to upwards to 10 minutes. I would still only do, like, to get in and sit and do news, 5 to 7 minutes with the older students. They still like to tell you the news, and it's still a nice way to connect. You probably have to take attendance. This is happening more and more, and because everybody needs to be accounted for at all times in our schools. And so use that as a singing activity. Can you sing your name for me? Can you sing something that's your favorite color? What's your favorite kind of ice cream? What's your favorite thing to do on a Saturday? Do you have any brothers or sisters? All that kind of stuff. And it gives them a chance to talk about themselves, but you're doing attendance. So keep it musical if you can, and add those game songs and teaching songs in around all that stuff, and you will be on the path. The last sort of piece of that musical puzzle when you're putting stuff together for your students is I like to do some songs that are not teaching songs so that you can get out of the so, mi, do, la, pentatonic, ta, ti, ti, tika, tika, tone sets and rhythmic sets, and do some songs that are fun to sing, and those can be simple camp songs at the beginning. If you did those in June, it's a nice time to kind of review. Did you sing any of the camp songs? Do you remember the camp songs? Let's sing some of those. Just fun things that seem like they're being silly and ridiculous. Get them singing as soon as possible. Keep them singing every day. Sing, 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 sing. This is the cornerstone, the foundation of all of our teaching. Your first instrument is your voice. So use that. If you are a male teacher, I encourage you to develop falsetto and to be able to do vocal modeling at pitch, especially for your younger students who are trying to find their voice. As they get older, you can talk about the fact that I'm going to sing this at your pitch, now I'm going to sing this at my pitch, and you're going to stay at your pitch, and that's a good lesson for them to learn as well. But sing, 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 sing as you prepare your lessons for your students. I hope that you are surviving your first few days of school. No, I hope you are beyond surviving. I hope you are thoroughly enjoying being in the classroom with your students. What a privilege it is to be responsible for the music education of these young students. It should be and is such great fun, not just for them, but for the music teacher as well. I hope you're taking care of yourself, drinking lots of water, getting lots of rest, lots of vocal rest when you're not at school. This is a tough transition to get out of summer mode and back into singing, talking all day. If you have any questions about any of the content that I am talking about in my videos, please feel free to leave a comment below or email me. You can find my contact information at elementarymusicwithdonna.com. That's my webpage. And I hope you have a great day making music with your students and make music a great part of your day.